Hello, this is Words for Wednesday, and I'm Tom Doherty. The words for Wednesday today come from Colossians 3:11, where Paul writes, "Here there is no Greek and Jew, circumcised and uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave, free, but Christ is all and in all." George G. Hunter wrote a book called The Celtic Way of Evangelism. In his book, he described St. Patrick's kidnapping in England as he was taken to Ireland to be sold as a slave, his life there as a slave, and his finding God there, and later on his escape back to England, becoming a priest in England, and then his call to go back to Ireland to tell the people there about Jesus and the gospel message. Now, if there is no Greek or Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, barbarian or Scythian, slave, free, but Christ is all and in all, there must be Christ in all of us and the barbarians, even before we are transformed by Jesus. Patrick was forced to learn about the Celtic people in Ireland as a slave, and sources say that he even learned to love the Celtic people. Hunter observed in his book, what would a visitor have noticed about Celtic Christianity that was different? The visitor would have observed more of a movement than an institution, with small provisional buildings built of wood and mud, a movement featuring laity more than clergy in ministry. This movement, compared to the Roman wing of the church, was more imaginary and less cerebral, closer to nature and its creature. This new kind of church that Patrick founded was Catholic and barbarian. In other words, he taught the principles and truths of Christianity in a culturally relevant way to the barbarians so that they could understand and receive it. It was a Christianity that the common person could understand and teach others about. I think that we can learn at least two things from the scripture and George G. Hunter's III's book. It's good to know the people you're ministering to, and it's even better to love them. Secondly, if we want Christianity to flourish in these days, we need to be more of a movement and less of an institution. We need to be more practical and less elaborate, more laity in ministry than clergy in ministry, more imaginative and less cerebral, more geared towards the common person and their ability to understand and pass on the gospel message to others. Well, this is Words for Wednesday, brought to you by Every Church Grows. I'm Tom Doherty. Thank you. Have a great week.